So does it matter which ultimate skill we use? The first ultimate is there to give you gauge basically. One sec. So yeah, the first like ultimate, this thing is there to give you gauge basically. So it gives you a lot of gauge. So when you're starting the fight, you can start with this to get you gauge right away. The second awakening is mainly there for like 80 players because you don't need gauge, right? You don't need gauge, so it's only there for like 80 player mainly. And it's just damage. It doesn't give you anything, it just gives you damage. It's just like big damage basically. Well, I don't know. I mean, like right now, let's go through like yeah, let's go through machinist real quick, I guess. Right now, just like anything that like you have like for like machinist, we'll go through like the basic of it at the very least. It's a temporary until like maybe like I finish making the guide or something like that, because that's gonna take a while right there. Sup, GSK? So I don't know, just a quick one right here. And it's Scouter, by the way. It's called Scouter. Literally the founder avatar. This is the founder avatar. It's written Scouter Crew Agency right here. It's Scouter. No one's calling it Machinist. But yeah, this is the founder avatar for Scouter. There is the blue version and there is the red version of this. So yeah, which skill do you use 40% wealth? Command Raid Missile is where you use it. Raid Missile is the one that you use the wealth rune for. So yeah, I don't know. Let's start the basic first, basically. So I mean, like your identity, like is your drone, right? You can micro your drone manually with Shift. You can recall it with X. This kind of thing is like, it's actually a really important optimization because you can like animation cancel your drone so many times. You can animation it, cancel it, and have it like use another action right away. So that's like something you can use right there. So that's like for drone. You can micro it as well. So even when you're doing mechanic, your drone can still attack the boss while you're doing that, basically. While you're doing mechanic, your drone can help as well. So yeah, the numbers showing above the thing, that's like your shield. So yeah. So first of all, your identity is like that, right? You can transform into the thing. Generally, if you're looking for like engraving right there, what you will run is basically Grudge, Keen Blunt, Adrenaline, Crystal, Raid Captain. That's basically what you run. If you run like a transformation, you can add Barricade and Stabilize Status on top of it, basically. So as an option. Stabilize Status is not ideal though, because like even if you have shield, you're still on the squishier side. You will, it's not that it's not as easy as Gun Lancer to maintain your Stabilize Status, basically. So yeah. The one with the mask, I've no idea. The one with the mask is probably like the second legendary avatar. What you're looking for is second legendary avatar for like the look for it. Animation cancel, yeah, you can animation cancel the drone. That's something like you can like come up with right there. Like if you're pressing every button, like let me show you. Like if I press like two drone skill back to back. So I'm not canceling it, right? But it's much faster if you just cancel the drone right now. So yeah, that's the difference right there. It's way faster if you just animation cancel it. But I mean like so if you're asking like what class has the most animation cancel, ironically Scouter, because of the animation cancel on the drone. So yeah, there's that kind of thing right there. If you're asking like what number is there, this number, shit, it's too bright right now. This number is the shield, is the number of your shield. Whenever you transform, 60% of your health becomes shield. Mind you, Scouter is the squishiest class in the game, tied with Reaper. Well, not counting like Bard, but Bard doesn't use Grudge right there. So yeah, if you don't use Grudge as Scouter, don't play the class. You're a disgrace to my class. Disgrace. But yeah, this thing is your shield. Whenever you get hit and your shield gets hit, this number will go down. Arcanist is tankier, it is tankier. This one is gonna go down, and if it goes to 0, your transformation gets taken out. So even like if you have shield, you do not wanna get hit. Because if you get hit, you lost your shield, right? Your transformation get taken out. And if you play transformation, then that's all of your damage. So if you get hit and you lost your shield right there, you lost all of your damage right there. So now you're doing shit damage, because you don't do any damage outside of it. So there is that, right? This is what the number is, and that's how like Scouter is. Scouter, even though it's easy and it's simplistic right now, you still can't like make too many mistakes because of that. So yeah, on the other side, if you're like playing like technology, if you're playing the technology, it doesn't lock out your transformation. You can still transform, and you can abuse the super armor from transformation, because this thing is like level 3 super armor when you're transforming and when you're de-transforming. Both of them are level 3 super armor. That's why you play Barricade on Scouter. If you're a transformation, you can play Barricade. because like whenever you transform, you always have shield. You can play barricade over there. If you're asking what's the ideal 5x3 for like a scouter, it's Grudge, Kin Blunt, Adrenaline, Raid Captain, and Class Engraving. You don't really run barricade because barricade is 16% at that point. Raid Captain being 18% is better. Speaking of which, what does the transformation give? Because people ask, right? So no, because like demonic gives you 20% speed, right? Transformation for like scouter, 60% of your health becomes shield. You get 30% movement speed. You get 15% attack speed as well. So yeah, if any of you run Spirit Absorb with this class, get the fuck out of my class. Get the hell out of here. Because you're stupid. So yeah, you used to think that number was aesthetic? No, it's an actual, there is an actual function on the number. It's interactive in a way. You also cannot like hide this UI, by the way. Even if you try to hide all of your UI, this UI will still be there. If your eye can't see it because of boomer eyes right there, you can't hold it, then I guess like you don't play this class then. That's fine as well. So yeah, can keep up hypersync mode forever in theory if you don't get hit ever? Nah, there is a 20-second of hypersync. So there is a 20-second of hypersync where it will just expire by itself. So yeah, but it can expire early if you get hit and lost all of your shield. If you lost all of your shield, you do not get the full refund. The class engraving of this thing, right? This refunded your gauge whenever like you finish your transformation. But if you get taken out because like you got hit, then you would lose you would lose the refund as well. So your refund will be less. So basically, like if you get hit and you lost all of your transformation, it's really bad as like a legacy scouter. So yeah, when people say that like oh, legacy scouter is tanky, if you keep getting hit, you would do no damage. So yeah. Yep, one sec. Okay. People run with that shit. Yeah, the non-transform build has comparable damage for transform. The non-transform is actually stronger, but it requires like gems and tripod just like any other class. This one is a much cheaper option, so a lot of people prefer to play this one instead. So yeah, no need for specialization. Let's go full swiftness better. Yeah, get out of here. Can you customize the look of Iron Man armor? There is actually two of them. You see on like the, what's the name? On the thing. What was I trying to say? The roadmap basically. The roadmap shows the white and black, right? The white and blue, sorry. The white and blue is actually non-class engraving. If you don't have the class engraving, right, your transformation is white and blue. So that's like what you had before. Don't count the adrenaline, because transformation counts on adrenaline. But yeah, that's like the basic color of it. So yeah, if you have like the class engraving, you get the red and black basically. So yeah, you don't have any choice in this. If you run like the transformation, you're gonna look red. That's it basically. So there is two kind of color, but I mean like you don't get to choose it. But at least like there is interaction between the class engraving, so I actually like it. There is interaction on the class engraving. So yeah, why Scouter Ditch? Because a lot of Pepega is gonna play it. So yeah, coolest class in the game, that's subjective. So yeah, I don't know. Is there a strat where you move your drone closer to the boss so that your drone skill hit faster compared to using drone skill from a distance? Yeah, that's like a normal thing. If you are able to micro, if you have like the coordination to micro your drone, then you can abuse it basically. While you're moving away from the boss, your drone comes close to use your skill. So yeah, if you have the brain to do it. But in PvP, you need to micro, or else don't play Scouter. Because the reason why like Scouter is strong in PvP is because of this. Because you cannot target the drone. The drone is invulnerable. So if the drone runs to you, you run away. What else can you do? The drone is just gonna it's gonna pressure you basically. But if you're in PvE, you do not need to micro it. You can just do this. Recall it, do this, recall it. But there is small optimization that you can do while you're doing this, right? Because you can do like both skill together at the same time. So yep. Okay, Scouter announced. Yes, Scouter announced. Okay, end of September. 80 Scouter. Yeah, Scouter OP on PvP since release. It had to be nerfed. Yeah, on PvP on release, it was OP. On like a PvE on release, it was dog shit. It was literally dog shit. This skill cannot be cancelled. If you press this, you get hit, you die. I guess. Never lucky. So yeah, that kind of thing was that. There is no gem as well. Transformation gem was not a thing at the time. So Scouter was dog shit on PvE release. On PvP was busted though because of the drone. So yeah. But yeah, since you cannot have 5x3 and 1 on NAU with 9/7, the ideal setup is Grudge, Crystal, Barricade, RC, Adrenaline 2, and Legacy 1. No, ideal setup is like Grudge, Adrenaline, Kin Blunt, Raid Captain, and like Legacy 3. Legacy is like linear class engraving. So basically Legacy 1 and Legacy 3 is about like in the similar way. So yeah. But then like it's 6%, 6%, 12%, and 18%. And 18% are generally stronger than like Crystal, right? So that's basically how it goes. And it's skin blend as well. But then if you're going 5 by 3 and 1, you want Legacy to be 1 because it's linear, same thing. So it depends what you're going for. If you're gonna main it with Ancient, probably don't no need to buy like the Legacy book. It's okay to buy Legacy book. It's gonna be slightly weaker, but I mean like the ideal build is Legacy 1. So yeah, 6 hours I made Scouter and was so amazed about the micro you have with being able to control the drone separately. I mean like I played a lot of RTS, so like microing the drone is like not an issue for me. But that's like comes with experience. But again, you don't need to be as well. You don't need to be able to like micro it. So yeah. Can drone counter while you are far away? Right, speaking of counter, you don't counter is like a different thing. So counter in like a scouter is there is 3 skill that can counter. Where is it? So this one right here. This one, this one, this one. Okay, so there is two counter outside of transformation, which is this. Backflip. It's 2 hits right there, both of them counter. And there is this one. So the shoulder tackle is the counter. This thing is the counter. So that's the counter thing. So that's 2 counter if you're 80. If you're transformation, then this thing, this skill is also a counter. That is a counter right there. It's a long range counter. And you can make it faster as well. So yeah, there are different nuances under transformation that like makes it like unique compared to like a Shadow Hunter. And before anyone asks, no, you do not run Hitmaster. Because like some of your skill have like positional, including this one. For some reason this thing has head attack. I don't know why. They remove it for Shadow Hunter, they don't remove it for Scouter. I don't know why. I guess like the guy that does balance patch on Scouter got hit by a car or something, I guess. But yeah. Scouter less crit, how are you able to resist 60%? Hallucination gear set. The best gear set for you to use as a legacy is Hallucination. You can use Salvation, but it's less critical rate. Lower like a damage ceiling. If you're running like 80, it's either Salvation or Dominion. So yeah. That's how it goes right there. 5x3 engraving, Grudge Skin Blunt, Adrenaline, Raid Captain, and like a class engraving. So yeah, does it matter which ultimate skill we use? The first ultimate is there to give you gauge basically. One sec. So yeah, the first like ultimate, this thing, is there to give you gauge basically. So it gives you a lot of gauge. So when you're starting the fight, you can start with this to get you gauge right away. The second awakening is mainly there for like 80 players, because you don't need gauge, right? You don't need gauge, so it's only there for like 80 player mainly. And it's just damage. It doesn't give you anything, it just gives you damage. It's just like big damage basically. So yeah, so the ultimate is like Shadow Hunter, except both of them are outside of transformation. And trust me, that's better. It's actually better. So yeah, because like, you know, at the start of the fight, you can burst right away. Instead of like, oh, I have to transform and use awakening, then I can burst. Nah, it's better to actually do this way. So yep, that's basically how it is. Do not fly my class, yeah. Is there a point to CD gem for the identity skill? Yeah, speaking of which, right? For the identity right here, for the identity for this one, this identity is like well, the legacy engraving is a bit unique because it gives you cooldown reduction whenever you hit a skill. Basically, you can see like the cooldown like goes down right here. It snaps down like in a little bit as you press like other skill. So that's like that's the engraving of this. This makes like cooldown reduction less important for like cooldown reduction gem less important for like transformation. So at that part right there, that's like, you know, if you're gonna get like a gem, damage gem is priority. You can have level 10 gem and level 5 cooldown, it's better. So yeah, the drop ship is sick, yeah. Transform faster than Shadow Hunter, but it doesn't last as long. Yeah, and you don't want to last long as a transformation anyway for like Scouter. So yeah, Scouter Scouter transform faster than like Shadow Hunter. So yeah, you can see the gauge gain that I get from that, right? Basically, it's much faster for you to transform, but then your transform does not scale with your specialty. Your specialty does not scale with transform. It's always 20-second or based on your shield basically, but that's fine. Because what you wanna do is refresh your shield anyway. If it lasts you like 40 seconds, right, and then you get taken out in the first second you transform, I guess you just sit there then. right? Either way.
Hello, sorry, I'm back.
So yeah, that's basically how it is. So yeah, give me a bit. Okay. And then like another thing for like I guess like we'll do this for the last one right here. For Shadow Hunter, right? Normally you just press all of your button, right? That's not really the case for like Scouter. Scouter has some different nuances based on like the what's the name? The combination of skill. Scouter has like combination of skill basically. Scouter can get full 18% damage from Raid Captain, 30% from transformation, 10% from like support or something like that. So yeah, it's like Shadow Hunter where you need meter gain, yeah. Okay, but anyways, yeah. So normally if you're a Shadow Hunter, you just hit the boss, press everything off cooldown, right? For Scouter, it's not really the same. Because like there are combo skill. Like this one right here, this is the base skill right here. That's the base. But you can combo it with Q to change the animation to make it faster and increase its damage by 20%. So you never wanna do this without comboing it right now. And like it's the same with the R as well. So this is the normal one, but this is the second one. So it cuts down the animation lock for that. So that an animation lock is important, especially when you only have 20 seconds of like a transformation. And that's why mass increase is also shit for like Legacy Scouter, because it slows down the skill of this one, and it just makes you lose skills inside transformation. So yeah, why you say transform? Because it's in Trixion. So yeah, that's basically how it is. Crazy Retrovision gives 10% more movement speed than Demonic and also gives attack speed. Yeah, but your duration is way slower as well. Way faster as well. Your duration doesn't increase based on your spec, only your damage. So there is no rotation. No, there is rotation for Demonic, but basically you just press it so that like you don't have off cooldown. It's not the same as this, because like literally if you press W first and then you press Q, it changes nothing for Demonic. But if you press E first and then you press Q, you're stupid. But in this one, it's different if you do it the right way. So yeah, here's the thing, right? Let me just tell you right here. If you see a Scouter does this, don't look at him. Don't look at him. Every Scouter need to do this one. They have to. Has to do this one. So yeah, not that one. That one is like yeah. If you see a Legacy Scouter does this like basic like laser blade right here, the guy doesn't know how to play Scouter. Always combo Q and E and Q and R, both of them. Q and R needs to be like a combo right there. But if you can combo mass and spirit absorb, you're garbage. So yeah, told you why spirit absorb is garbage as well. So yeah, for Demonic, you press W, E, the SA for second rotation. You don't need to press W for Demonic transformation. W then. Yeah, that's not like really how it is. So yeah, you're trying to. I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. Whatever you say. Sure, man. If it's an amazing canceling kick from raid, basically, yeah. Does he do bonus damage even he miss Q? Yeah. If you don't hit the Q, you still do like you still do the upgraded like laser blade. So you will do more damage, the 20%. But do hit the Q as well. This thing needs to be hit, because that thing actually does damage as well. You need to hit all of them. Both of them, basically. Q, E, and QR. Yeah, W gets faster as well, but W is fast enough without it anyway. So you don't see the difference, right? Even if it's faster, you don't see the difference. But this, you can see the difference, because that one is a longer animation. Anything that's longer animation, you wanna cut it down so you can have like time for like to put it into like a new one. So yeah. Okay. Should we stop the raid and kick Scouter who doesn't do the combo then? Basically, kinda. I don't know. This is like just like part of the basic part for like a Scouter, I guess. Part of the basic for now. I'll have like the Scouter guide. This is just like this is like a ban 8, I guess. A ban 8 for Scouter. As I make like the in-depth guide for it maybe later. But for now, we'll stick with this. I'll probably upload this later. So yeah, which one is counter? I already went it already. What's the optimal rotation? That's for in-depth later. I'll show it later for like that. I'll just show it later. But for now, this that's like too far in-depth into it. So yeah. Need the whole med kit. So yeah. Okay. Anyways. Learning so much, I thought I could just smash my keyboard. You can just smash your keyboard, but you would just do all right, not do great. That's the thing. That's the difference, and that's what you will see for Scouter. You will see a lot of mediocre Scouter based on that. And then like you come to like my stream and people always ask me, why is your scouter so fast compared to the other one? I don't know. I guess I hit my button faster and harder, I guess. So that is the difference right there. Why scouter is like actually much faster when played properly is because like there are like nuances under the class that can make it like much faster. So yeah, what rune am I running? I'll just show it later in the in-depth one. For now, it doesn't matter. Like to keep the nah, that's for like later, you know, for later video, you know. Cliffhanger, boys. Can you transform IRL like scouter? Only for your mother, yes. But yeah, recommend level 3 class or either 1 or 3. That depends. 5 by 3 and 1, I recommend 1 class. If you're 5 by 3, I recommend level 3 class. So yeah, it's linear, so either can work. But anyways, I have Helmut right now, so I have to go. I have to go. I have to go. So yeah, let's end it for here for now then. Alright, let's go. Let's go. That's basically the scouter basic. Scouter like you know, basic, yeah, like very basic on it right now. Alright, moving on right now. If you have any question, then you can just ask away. But yeah,